Hi, this is Ken Stober from Simplifi Networks. Today we've got a really special guest from every solution. This is Desmond King. Desmond, please introduce yourself.
Thank you for the introduction. In detail, my name is Desmond King, and I'm the Senior Solutions Architect at Every Solution Limited. Our company does a lot of system design and integration and network deployments and guest and hospitality Wi-Fi and all those solutions. So today I'm happy to be hosted at Simplifi, and hopefully it's going to be a very good session. Thank you.
Well, you're one of our best customers, and we really appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you.
So tell us what you like about Simplifi. What is it that draws you to Simplifi, that you buy products from Simplifi? What do you like?
Yeah, thank you. Normally in our business, it's we really look at someone you can trust. I mean, every business owner needs a partner they can trust, and I think it goes way more than just invoices and payments and all that, but it's more being a relationship with the supplier or the partner or the distributor. So what we're getting from Simplifi is more than just exchange of services and that's it. No, because when new products come up, at least we among the first to get the test kit. We get normally good pricing, because even at times when you get tempted, like, let me just try around here and see how the price is looking. You'd be like, what, I think I'm getting a very good price I can't find out there. The support is always there. The supply is always there. It's rare. I mean, it's understandable, but it's rare to find that you're looking for a product that's not with Simplifi, at least for the brands that they're dealing with. And when you do, like I said, just like any other customer, because I think it might be more than a customer partner, but like how you make you feel when dealing with the partner. When you get there, you need products, you need doing the consultation, even the way you get treated, the way you feel like you're feeling at home. So you see it's more of a relationship and the technology partner you can deal with, not just payments and that's it. So in summary, the treatment you get, the latest products that we always be in the know of, the products that come up with among the guys to get the test kit to test with, and also the pricing is good. That one I can guarantee. I can guarantee that one. The pricing is very good. If you're working on a huge project, well, I think Simplifi will be the right partner to go.
Well, thank you. As distributors for all of the products that we do sell, we're buying direct from manufacturers, so we're trying to give the best pricing for this market. Tell us a little bit about, like, you guys do installations and support. What kind of things do you guys do?
Yeah, so normally I would just say we listen more of what the customer likes or what he wants. Of course, we go ahead to do the advisory bit or advisor of the kind of thing. But most importantly, right from the design. So let's say project X has started and we're going to deploy maybe some GPON stuff or Wi-Fi stuff or all that stuff. So we come to Simplifi. We get to know if from the design, because you don't design without having what you're going to deploy. So we contact Simplifi to get to know the equipment. Then you go ahead to design a solution for the customer. So our customers, normally the products we hand cut across hospitality, even retail, business, even public Wi-Fi, you do all that. And all this will need reliable equipment. We need a reliable partner. So in the part of what you do is right from the product design or maybe project design to deployment to supply and then deployment and then management. So all it's like an end-to-end solution, because normally what we like to do for the customers, we don't want to be a project, dump things and then run away. No, we support end-to-end from design, deployment to and support.
Wonderful. No, Every Solutions is a great customer. As most people know, Simplifi does not do installations. We're not an end user type supplier. We like to work with our resellers and integrators. So people like Every Solution is one key to our business. So we're super excited to have you as a partner and have you working with us. You guys do a lot of stuff with Ruijie. Why do you do the Ruijie Reyee products?
Yeah, so Ruijie, so there's been a huge shift, I think, in the last, can I say maybe like 3-4 years, when I've been since I started working with Ruijie. And in the deployments that we make, even when you look at the end customer, there should be a balance between the performance and then the budget. I don't want to break the bank to get a good service from the product. So what we have realized is, from the time we started deploying Ruijie, one of the things is the performance. Actually, before I came here, I checked one of the switches that I deployed at that data center, and I realized there's an uptime of 1 year plus. So But in some cases, you find someone telling you, no, this equipment has been running for 6 months. I think you need to reboot it because it's about to go crazy. But at least even from the access points, firewalls, switches, the things I've deployed, we've never had a situation where we have to reboot something to work.
That's wonderful.
So when you look at that, you say, okay, this product is reliable. Meaning, if I'm going to do a project, I'll tell the customer, you know what, the product I'm giving you, it's been tested. I've done multiple projects over hundreds and hundreds of deployments we've done or in terms of equipment. We've not had a situation where the device just fails. However much you know there are other factors that happen outside our control, but in terms of performance, there's no hanging. At least for that, I can testify. I can share uptime of the devices if it's to show. So, and then most importantly, the price. Because I remember before the other providers we used to use, but of course you'd look at, okay, they are working, but there'd be a huge, the spend on the infrastructure would be a lot. And then you find, okay, maybe you end up going for the cheaper product, which is not going to do the job. So why Ruijie? One, the price, the performance, and then there's one main thing, the cloud platform. Other providers, you have to spin up your own server and maybe deploy the cloud platform. Others, you have to pay. Others, they are rate limited. Maybe find a certain devices you can handle, and before you, then you have to go to pay more. But the platform is free, and it's not just free because it's free, but the features you get on that platform. There's something I used to tell my team that, and I'm going to deploy Ruijie. That times when I go to the field, I don't need to go with the laptop. I just go with my phone.
With your phone, right? Absolutely.
You scan the QR code on board, configure everything from the phone. And to me, that was like, actually, the first minute was like, wait a minute, what just happened? Actually, got here, scanned the devices, put them on the controller, because of course it have the mobile app and the PC version, but the deployment goes on smooth minus going to configure the console cable and everything. I mean, I think if you look at SDN, I think that's where we're headed. So me, that's like a big win. And if I can balance price, cloud platform with the SDN, software defined networking, and then the price is good and the performance is on point. I mean, I think that's the three main things I would look at Ruijie.
No, we were very excited to bring the Ruijie products on, and there's some new products that are coming out, some more enterprise type products that we'll be doing some training on very shortly. And we're very excited about the Ruijie products. As many of you know, Simplifi also is the distributors for Ubiquiti, for MikroTik, Ruijie Reyee, and recently Huawei. So we're now the Huawei eKit suppliers. So we have a whole line of products that you can come in and we can help you with selection, and there might be some products better in certain environments. So we're happy to work with all of our customers. A new thing that we're just starting to do, and we just announced this last week, we're going to be doing some fiber optic training, splicing machines. You know, we have a whole stack of splicing machines that came in, so we're going to be doing some fiber optic stuff. Are you guys moving into fiber optic, like fiber to the desktop or any of that kind of stuff?
Yeah, actually, you know, I think actually there's a project we run in Nakasera there, the apartments, and we do a lot of that still. And I think right now it's no longer the time when having fiber in the building would be like, oh, it's only the ISPs, only the banks that have to do that.
Right.
But fiber is everywhere.
Yeah.
And I think it's important that even when as fiber is going everywhere, also need the manpower. We need trained staff, skilled staff who can actually know how to deal with the fiber deployment, splicing, and troubleshooting and all that. So I think it's a good thing that the trainings are coming up. And on our side, we're also doing fiber deployments. We do FTTH for the apartments. Of course, we don't do like for long haul and all that, but we still deal with fiber. It's almost the same concept, still FTTH. So we do that, and I think that would be something to look up to when the training starts.
I think with some of the products, the new GPON products that are coming out from Sopto, where you're doing 2 and 4 PON GPONs, it's very cost effective, especially the price of copper cable has skyrocketed. It's becoming a much more cost effective solution that's coming on.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you know, there's a time, I think it's still among the same products. So looking at the price of cable, and I realized actually getting the drop cable is much way cheaper than getting the... Because you're getting a drum of 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, and you find, okay, I thought I was going to save by buying copper, but it actually becomes expensive. And then you find, when you're getting the products like from Sopto, because I've done a lot of Sopto deployments, you realize actually going the fiber, you have your throughput, you have everything. So with the team that can actually know how to do the fiber, I think the fiber is here to stay and it's be the right thing to go with that. At times it doesn't make sense you do the copper deployment.
And one of the things that we've seen is a lot of people know how to do copper deployment, copper installation, but we've seen that there's not a lot of people that do fiber splicing. So we're bringing in really cost-effective splicing machines from Simplifi. We'll be doing some training. We'll be helping people with design. So we hope to see this next year a lot more deployment of the GPON or the fiber to the desktop. We're calling it FTDD. So you have fiber to the home, fiber to the business, now fiber to the desktop. So we're going to see, hopefully, all things fiber going forward. So Desmond, thank you so much for coming in today. Any other comments or suggestions, or what would you like to see from Simplifi in the future?
Well, I can't ask for more really, because I can say right now, I mean, we've been working together for quite some time, and I've seen some of the projects running with the reliable support and everything. So I'm contented, I'm happy. And maybe what I would look at maybe on the forthcoming trainings of fiber, maybe I don't know if you're going to have we can extend these trainings maybe to schools and or institutions, maybe as they're getting out. It's not a myth to deal with fiber. It's not only fiber running on the poles, but I know how to deal with it maybe as they get out of school.
No, one of my goals is to try and get a partnership with schools and universities to fiber. We did that with McCary on Microtik several years back. We would like to do that. So if there's anybody out there in the universities that are looking to partner, we're happy to look for that. So we're very interested in that. Desmond, thank you so much for coming into our podcast room today. Please. We really appreciate it. We really love you guys as a customer.
Thank you.
And we look forward to many more years to come.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Desmond. You take care.
Thank you.